Hey, g'day, it's Andrew and welcome back to Lithium Valley Rocks Prospecting. Got an interesting one for you today. We're at a special place called Mount Cara. This is the site of the original discovery of gold in Donnybrook. So just a quick look here today. I just came for a bit of a sample, see what we can find, talk to the landholder and see if we can come back in the future and maybe bring some people along.
Interesting fight down there with all these stuff. So this is the part of history I'd like to restore.
Yeah.
And keep this because
orchids.
the originals.
Oh wow.
And I've actually got the original tracks as well. Some to rejuvenate this.
Lots of prospectors are tradies.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
They're building their own stuff.
and yeah, it's nothing for a bunch of five guys to spend a couple of hours and they remake a floor and they've got all the gear and they come and especially if it's part of the first access, you get the privilege of coming to this as it's sort of reopening, but we need some help to get it up to scratch. I don't think there'd be any trouble sourcing those people. YouTube channels called that are exploring abandoned mines. Like in British Columbia and across the US. And they go in and they find old parts of drills and you know, this is the stuff that those guys are selling the history in the US for.
That's right, So it's actually got a look there. So make that up. I wonder if he's going to try and follow it.
Oh, of course. They come with their own four-wheel drive.
Yeah. So even from up here, you can see the rock that they took out there.
Yeah.
It would obviously be different if you go layers down at the bottom end.
Yes.
It would be the first soil, and this will be the deeper.
This is the deeper stuff.
The deeper stuff. So you hold on the sides and you step on the nail. Moment the water's gone down a bit, but mostly it's only 3-4 meters down from the top still.
Is it nice and clear?
Yeah, it's good water.
Don't go in there, dog.
Clear.
No, well that other camera I've got's got a housing that'll go to 30 metres.
Oh yeah.
Could
Drop it down through the road.
You drop it down.
attach it to a fishing line and just lower it down the shaft. That'd
Don't
be...
drop that.
No,
Unfortunately, you won't be able to do it. One man, with the assistance of his wife now and then, built it.
Oh really?
Gee.
One fellow, and his name is engraved there in the concrete.
Down the bottom?
Yeah, you'll see when you go down. He's,
Built this all of
this
us.
is all Cara, this is good
Yeah.
stuff. It's very
Heavy.
solid.
It is.
So,
And built.
go right up to the top and you can...
Those are more like ladder things.
Yeah.
On those steps there.
Well, it's all solid in our cabin. It's not wobbling.
Yeah.
No, it's solid. So, shaft number 4 is up there, you see it.
Yeah.
Long way to dig, isn't it?
It is.
Underground, all the way,
Yeah.
all the way So it's this way and then that way.
Big rock. Move around there.
Right, so it's sort of surprising the old timers found this place. We've got this big outcrop on top of a hill that's just full of this quartz veining running through the local sandstone. There's 4 shafts on this property. There's the original Cara discovery, and then there's the Hunter mine, which is a 400-foot deep shaft. It's got a head frame on the top and drives off to the side. It's got 3 levels, the 100, 200 and 300 level. It was worked pretty extensively. It's not a really rich area. The highest grade they got was about 1 ounce per tonne, but for the southwest of WA, this is the gold discovery that helped pioneer the area. So we'll just have a quick walk around. We've already filled up a few buckets of dirt to take home. I'm a bit puffed from scrambling all over this hillside, but this place is amazing. Look, it's a brecciated hydrothermal vent deposit that's come up through sandstone, and there's also some intrusive material a bit deeper down near the Hunter head frame, where they've hit the 400. There's quite a bit of like black mafic sort of rock that they've pulled up as well, but this is where it's at the moment. I got 2 colours in my first pan, so I was pretty impressed with that. We didn't film any of it, but you can see here, I think that's what you call druzy quartz. It's like all little quartz crystals sticking out of the side of the vein. There's fern gold here. It's about 50% silver, 50% gold. Been some drilling and sampling done here back about 10 years ago, but I'm guessing they realise it's not that rich. But from a hobby prospector's point of view, this place is fabulous. It's been set up in the past as a bit of a tourist venture. Property's changed hands, and the new owners are open to looking at starting up a tourist operation again, and we're going to look at bringing some private prospectors on little tours, have a bit of fun, find some gold, help out a bit, doing some preservation, a bit of maintenance around the place, be part of the story. So if you think you might be interested in that, well, we better subscribe, hit the bell. Alright, so I'm going to go now. I've been here 3 or 4 hours and it's way past lunchtime, so off to Donnybrook, grab something to eat, go home and I'll start panning out those buckets of dirt we got. But I'm super excited about this place. This is lost history of Western Australia, or forgotten history of Western Australia. Oh, that looks like that's the vein. It's like solid quartz. There you go, there's some good brecciated material. Alright, so lunchtime, we'll catch you next time, eh? Maybe you can come along.